how do you develop brand loyalty to retain customers and keep them coming back time and time again to either buy your product or service now or in the future? Well, we're gonna talk about that today. I've done customer service for multi-million-dollar corporations, and I've done customer service for very small corporations or small businesses. When I first started at one of the larger corporations, I did corporate financing, stocks, trading, bonds,
boring stuff.
But the biggest thing was client relationship management. So I managed the clients, I kept their appointments, I scheduled even little things like their birthday to tell them happy birthday. I essentially built a relationship by reminding them when they needed to review their portfolio or if something was available that might be better for them. I was always keeping them top of mind and letting them think, hey, I'm thinking about you. Think about when you're building your brand, how are you going to be building this customer relationship and keep them coming back? The first thing that a lot of people do is a customer loyalty program. It's probably going to be when you're bigger. I mean, I've seen this like at the nail salon when I go get my nails done, where they'll give you a little card and you can punch the card. Like the third time you'll get, I don't know, $30 off or $10 off. It's just a way to keep customers coming back, so they think, hey, if I keep coming back here and I bring my card in or scan my app, whatever it is, I'm going to get the next thing and the next thing, and they're treating me as if I'm a valued customer. Same thing with my Starbucks app. Every time I go to Starbucks and get a coffee, I scan my app, and usually I get some type of reward like a free sandwich or a free coffee. I get all kinds of offers from them.
I'm not gonna say that it's the best customer loyalty program because
I think they could use a lot of revamping, and I say that as in the fact that it's more of what you get for what you give.
doesn't equate the same.
That being said, customer service also has to do with your tone and voice, aka your attitude. I went to social media marketing world this past week, and the biggest thing that has stuck out to me, and I still cannot forget it, is the fact that I reached out to several people before I went, and one of these people was huge to me, specialized in Pinterest, and I said, you know what, I really want to learn about Pinterest. I've watched this chick for a long time, and what's crazy is I tell everybody, hey, if you want to learn about Pinterest, you need to go to follow this lady. Well, when I got to social media marketing world and met her, I walked up, I had sent her an email before and just introduced myself and said, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'll be attending your session. I'm really excited to meet you, and I met you through someone, blah, blah, blah. Out of the blue, she actually emailed me back, so I was like, wow, she emailed me back and said,
hey, I can't wait to meet you.
That being said, once I got there and met her, her attitude wasn't the same in person as it was on video. It's not good to have that discrepancy, but what she said to me was,
hey, I don't do interviews, blah, blah, blah. And it was just really, really rude. And it was more of I was documenting my journey. I was filming. You're at an event to be filmed.
That also came with the fact that when I was reading her website before I contacted her, there was a lot of things in there before even getting to the contact form. It said, hey, if you're trying to hire me for this, don't even bother. Don't call me for this. Don't do this. Don't do that. And I was thinking, man, your website sounds horrible for someone who wants to contact you. You're telling them, hey, don't call me for an interview. Don't call me if... I honestly should probably like read this to you because that's how bad it is. That's a good idea, actually. Let me look that up real quick. Okay. So I actually went and pulled this so you can see.
So she says on her website, please contact me for information about speaking at your event. I'd love to learn more about it. I'm not accepting guest posts, sponsored posts, or requests for product reviews on my blog. This blog is a representative of my ideas, and I've researched all my content thoroughly prior to publication. I don't edit my published content to add related links to content you've created. Still have questions? Feel free to contact me and ask away. I welcome brands looking to connect or journalists looking for interviews, but I don't answer consulting questions via email.
Okay, well, that would be a good way to not get a customer. But anyways, I still sent her an email and she wrote me back, so I was like, wow, you know.
Maybe she's not that way in person.
But she is. Needless to say, I totally walked out of her interview or her speech and never returned, and I went to someone else's. So thank God I went up to her before and talked to her.
It was probably a blessing in disguise. Just saying.
Obviously, people want to know that you care and that you're listening, not be pushed off. I don't know what that really says about brand loyalty. It's not really good, okay? Not good. If your product sucks, if you give them a crappy food service, no matter what it is, just letting people know that you're listening to them, that you hear them, that you're taking their feedback and doing something with it is the best that you can start with when it comes to building a customer relationship and developing your brand to keep them coming back and get that brand loyalty that you want. If you want to have great customer loyal following, then you need to treat them like you actually care about them, that you're not just there for the money. When did everybody start caring so much about the money? That would be my question to you. It's not about how much money they're spending, how many times they've purchased from you, or if they've ever purchased from you. Some people are not going to buy from you on the first time. Maybe they learn about you, and then by retargeting or a video that you put out, they keep coming back and eventually they say,
hey, you know what? This chick knows what she's talking about. Yeah, this one right here. This chick knows what she's talking about, and I want to buy something from her. I want to reach out to her. I want to have her consult me for my company. Whatever it is that you're selling.
It has to be backed up by some type of relationship that you want to have with your customers. Speaking of relationship building, like I said, it doesn't matter whether they buy from you now or buy from you in the future. When people first meet you, it's like when you get the book, they say you can't read a book by its cover. But if you start to read a book and it says something about how to sew, I probably wouldn't care about how to sew. But if it said how to vlog, I probably would care about how to vlog and vlog like a boss. It all comes with brand loyalty and building a loyal following of customers. Go the extra mile. Please go the extra mile. You know, when you get that job and when you first get it, you're always trying to do a little extra and a little extra. Well, I don't know, maybe you don't, but I do. You want to build a relationship no matter where you're at with your customers, with your business. And that's another thing, is it really starts with your employees and your employer attitude. Your employer attitude rubs off on the employees, and then the employees' attitude rubs off on the customers. You have to teach them how to act and how to treat customers. How would you want to be treated if you were the customer? I mean, think about when you go to a business and something doesn't go the way that you want it. Your first instinct is to get upset and say, oh, they suck. But honestly, I can tell you from my own business sale, a lot of times it comes from lack of training. Do you have some type of guide, either brand or tone, a style guide that you use for your business? Do your customers know to get that same look and feel from you that also comes from your branding? This is something to think about when you're presenting yourself to your customers, both in your packaging, in your emails, online on your website. It's just how you talk in general on social media, how you engage. All of this is building a customer relationship, not just building it, but broadening it. I always try to get people into my business through email, through video, and then I also expand that with social media so they can talk to me day to day when I'm online, a place that they're already at and hanging out. So go to where your customers are at. Figure out what they like. If they take a picture with your product and you don't share it or don't comment on it or don't post about it, that automatically kills credibility for your brand. If someone talks about your book, talks about your business, mentions your product, and you don't thank them or say something or let them know you care, it's almost like killing the relationship from the start. There's so many big brands out there that don't even acknowledge customers. I can tell you I've done tons of customer reviews, and about half the brands, these large brands, they might just like a tweet, but they don't go comment on a video that I made about them. They don't really comment on the tweet I made. They don't even say thank you for mentioning my brand. And these are huge brands. And I already said this, but you don't have to give everything away to build a customer relationship. You don't have to give them a discount. They don't have to give you free food. They don't have to give you anything free to make up for customer service. I mean, I will say in some cases it is accurate if you ordered a steak and it was burnt. So when you fill out these surveys and they say, hey, can we reach back out to you? It's really letting them know, hey, here's how we're doing and how we can improve. I do this with my product all the time, the energy patch. I've mentioned this before. We give out a sample of the product in a sample trial pack, and so there's 2 that come in here. It gives them a full day supply to actually try the product, and then if they want to order again, they can buy the full product in this packet. And there's actually 2 that come in here. Then I have a 3-day, a 2-week, and then it moves on to a month. So the whole point of building a relationship with this is to let them know, hey, we want you to try our product, we want you to like it, share it, talk about us, but we want you to come back. And I actually give them a discount for coming back. It's all set up in an email marketing system. Hopefully they'll buy the next size up in the next size, and then eventually my goal is to get them on the 30-day plan, which is a subscription-based model, and it moves them closer to an automation process for me. That's really it. The other thing to keep in mind is that you don't know who someone else knows. So they may not buy the product from you, or maybe they try it and then they say, you know what, I know someone else this would be perfect for. Great ways to build a customer relationship without ever honestly spending any money on the relationship. It's just customer service and treating the customer like you would want to be treated. And I will say I'm kind of like a complainer, because I'll go into other people's businesses and that's the first thing I say is,
wow, I can't believe they treated me like that. I can't believe they talked to me like that. Hey, by the way, we're never going there again.
How do you develop brand loyalty? So yes, how to develop brand loyalty is to provide amazing customer service so that they want to keep coming back. And this is done in more than one way. Social, email, your attitude. If you're a manager, everything plays a big circle. I'm Brandi of blogginbrandi.com, where you can find tons of free resources to help you brand your business. Don't forget to subscribe down below and make sure to show back up. I'm gonna be publishing 3 times a week if all goes well. I do have it planned out, so 3 times a week, subscribe. We're gonna be talking about branding your business, how to brand your business with social media, email. I have tons of tutorials already out on a lot of this stuff. So for this is about customer service. If you want to watch some more customer service videos, I will link those in the description below. I've put out some outsourcing and how to talk. These are all gonna be great ways to kind of build your brand relationship. So you can check those out and subscribe for new videos that are gonna be coming out to help you brand your business. And I will see you in the next video.